Hi students, welcome back. We are in chapter 2, Acids, Bases and Salts. This is your lecture 7. In our previous lecture, we have discussed about pH. What is meant by pH? What is meant by universal indicator? How pH scale is used to give pH number for a solution. So, what would be the pH value of acid, pH value of base, pH of salt and neutral? We have discussed in our last lecture. If you have missed that lecture, link will be provided in the description. First go through that video and then come back to this video. In this lecture 7, we are going to discuss about importance of pH in everyday life. In this concept, you have 6 main topics. Number 1, are plants and animals pH sensitive? What is the pH of the soil in your backyard? pH in our digestive system? pH change as the cause of tooth decay? Self-defense by animal and plant through chemical warfare. These are the 5 topics, and 6th topic is what are the natural acids are available and what are the sources of it. These are the 6 topics we are going to cover in this lecture. After learning all these 5 concepts, you will get to a conclusion that pH, each and every substance, every plant, every animal will be maintaining neutral pH. So, if you see all these 5 points, in all these 5 points, common point is pH value 7. So, one thing we are going to learn here, if it is acidic, we will add base to make it neutral. If it is base, we will add acid to make it neutral. So whatever it may be, we are making it to neutral. That is the main aim to learn these concepts. So if you see first one, are plants and animals pH sensitive? This is the clipping from your textbook. After reading this clipping, few points you can understand. First, our body works with the pH range of 7 to 7.8. So if you see our body, we all will be maintaining pH value. We need pH value ranging from 7 to 7.8. 7 is neutral, 7 point is slightly alkaline. When pH of rainwater is less than 5.6, it is called acidic rain. So why do we need to read about acid rain now? And you see, acid rain pH value will be 5.6, and how does it affect us? You can see the diagram. From factories, gases like NO2, SO2 releases, and that rises up and sticks to the bottom surface of the cloud. When rain falls, automatically all these gaseous particles mix with water and rain falls by means of acid rain. So when acid rain falls, you can observe effect of acid rain. As you can see here, trees killed by acid rain. Not only this, you see this diagram. From factories, acidic gases like sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxides released into atmosphere. So after releasing, all those gases carried by winds and automatically reaches to clouds. After reaching to the cloud, all those particles will be stick to the bottom surface of the cloud, and those gases dissolve in rainwater to form acid rain, and total acid rain falls. And if it falls on land and on water, acid rain kills plant life. At the same time, acid rain pollutes rivers and streams and erodes stonework. So these are the effects from acid rain. So when gases are releasing from factories, they will neutralize it by adding bases to that, such that we can avoid acid rains. Next, what is the pH of the soil in your backyard? This is the clipping from your textbook. After reading this clipping, we'll have a conclusion that plants require a specific pH range for their healthy growth. So, plants grow on soil. That soil should have perfect pH, specific pH range. So that should be neither acidic nor basic. You see how to check pH of soil. Collect some soil from your backyard, mix that soil with water, filter it out, collect water and add universal indicator to that. Try to check pH of the particular soil. If the soil is acidic, how to make it neutralize? By adding base. If the soil is basic, alkaline, how to make it neutral? By adding acids. So we have acidic fertilizers, basic fertilizers. We can use such type of fertilizers under specified conditions. So based on the nature of fertilizers, you can add either acidic fertilizers or basic fertilizers depending on fertility of the land based on pH of the soil. Like that, we need to maintain neutral pH, that is value 7. Third one, pH in our digestive system. We all know our stomach produces HCl acid, which helps in digestion. During indigestion, stomach produces more acid and cause pain and irritation. That pain and irritation, we will call it as acidity. To get rid of this pain, to get rid of this acidity, people uses antacids. Antacids in the sense it is mild base. We can call it as milk of magnesia, that is MgOH taken twice, magnesium hydroxide, to neutralize excess acid. We know in our stomach there will be HCl, so which is used to digest our food. Time to time our stomach will be producing amount of acids. It is used to digest food. So if we skip food or if you eat more acidic content, that leads to acidity and heartburn. So to avoid from that acidity, first we need to eat food time to time. We need to control acidic contents in food. At the same time, whenever there is irritation, whenever there is pain regarding acidity, we can use antacids like milk of magnesia. So here you can observe acidity in stomach leads to irritation, pain, burn. So how to avoid it? By using antacid tablets. We can use syrups. So to get rid of those acidity, we can go with tablets, syrups, etc. You can observe this diagram. In first diagram, it is full of acid. Next one, base is added to that, but you can observe there is CaCO3, that is calcium carbonate, which is basic salt. We can add that, and last diagram, it will neutralize that acid. So if there is acid, add base to that, it becomes neutral. Next one, pH change as the cause of tooth decay. By this paragraph, what we can understand? Tooth decay starts when pH of mouth is lower than 5.5. You can observe the value 5.5. 5.5 is nothing but acid. Tooth enamel made up of calcium phosphate, that is hardest substance in body, does not dissolve in water. So you can observe our teeth, which will be white in color, that coating, that is enamel we will call, which is nothing but calcium phosphate, doesn't dissolve in water but corrodes when pH is lower than 5.5 due to acids produced by degradation of food particles by bacteria. We eat food. After eating, all those food particles will be stuck in between our teeth, which releases acids, at the same time bacteria, which leads to lower our pH to 5.5. So 5.5 is nothing but acid. If we want to make it neutralize, what we have to do? We need to add base to that such that it becomes neutral. How to add base? Using toothpaste. Generally, it is a basic. Tooth decay can be prevented by using toothpaste. So, another remedy, whenever after eating breakfast, lunch, dinner, as soon as completing that, try to wash your mouth with water. That is best preventive measure. After that, daily we need to brush our teeth twice. So, you can observe in the diagram, when pH value is lower than 5.5, leads to tooth decay. So we need to brush our teeth at least twice in a day to prevent tooth decay. Next, while coming to fifth topic, self-defense by animals and plants through chemical warfare. Have you ever been stung by a honeybee or ant? So, bee stings leave an acid which cause pain and irritation. Here, from that paragraph, you can understand bee sting leaves an acid which cause pain and irritation. When there is a pain and irritation, what we can do is we can use a mild base like baking soda on that stung area, which gives relief. So, stinging hair of nettle leaves, inject methanoic acid causing burning pain, and by rubbing with the leaf of dock plant gives relief. So, by this you can understand animals and plants will have some self-defense through chemical warfare. So whenever it is acid, whenever there is more acid, to make it neutralize, we need to add base. This is the diagram where you can observe it. Now, we have to understand what are the acids available naturally to us. So we have seen few acids which are available in laboratories and strong acids which are used doing chemical reactions and which is used to do some chemical experiments like sulfuric acid, hydrochloric acid, nitric acid, carbonic acid, etc. But here are few acids which are available naturally. You see, from vinegar, acetic acid, from orange we are getting citric acid, from tamarind we get tartaric acid, tomato, oxalic acid, sour milk or curd we get lactic acid, from lemons citric acid, from ant sting or bee sting methanoic acid, nettle sting. Nettle is a type of plant. From that we get methanoic acid. So these are the concepts. From this what we can understand? Always we need to make constant pH, neutral pH, that is value 7. If it is acidic, we can make it neutral by adding base. If it is base, we can make it neutral by adding acid to that. So in our next video, we come up with new concept. If you like this video, share this video to your friends. Learn together, grow together. Thank you.